Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Don't want your bro. It was for show.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll run on first down. Samuel. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Murray now to throw. Flush to his right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And right away, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a second and long. Here's a give to Lynch. Gave a glimpse of his power that time, and then brought down at the 30.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Dancing to his left. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, They had 6 points that they were thinking.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it, and it's complete. They're going to get the first. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise, and his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It is fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? On first down, Samuel. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Murray. Open man is Samuel, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Being chased out left. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that one complete to Marshawn Lynch. Touchdown! Marshawn Lynch, 50 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Murray's throw taken in here by Chase. First down, Murray sliding out of the pocket. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the scramble. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. There's Murray. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
So first thing across my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. That catch good for only a couple. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
A final shot before half from Murray. The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers. Mark Andrews as time expires in the first half. And the 49ers get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. Now Folk for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Folk out there now to kick this one off. Now it's Patterson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Marshawn Lynch. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. On 3rd down, Samuel.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a handoff to Dillon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run once more with Dillon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Play fake. Murray. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now it's Patterson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. He's got a man, complete. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. They dump it off to Lynch. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Lynch busting free. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked it.
And it's caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now for the point after. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Throwing on first down is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now he's flushed out right. This will be caught at Samuel. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. On play action, it's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Murray now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This will be caught. Judy. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerry Judy, 32 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer. They do tack on the extra point as well, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now it's Patterson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. To throw is Murray. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Murray to throw. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
Now it's Patterson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. taken at about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And he's got some space here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First throw of overtime for Murray. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Good game.
They needed to get it done, but put this one in the win column. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.